bouncing off the shield. What's the scut? Shield's down! Blast them!
Keep your heads down! I got this!
We don't want to be here for reinforcements!
Tell them that!
Watch out! They're coming from all sides!
Keep an eye on each other!
Why do they fight us? Clark, this thing's going down! We gotta dock this heat fast! Come get some of rockets!
Go one, Rocket!
We need a new skiff that ain't got holes.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Fair mistake! Hey, Goon! Let's get real close together! We're in this now!
Anybody see a way out of here?
Yeah, hard to tell with all the moving parts.
The ropey one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
Look out!
What is all this?
I bet they're powering up space batteries! We can't stay here!
Don't let up!
Don't get hit by the enhanced one!
Somebody swat that fly! The blockhead's amping up his buddy!
Let's sever his ties that bind! Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
What are you waiting
To
for?
the bone!
Shoot him in the face!
They're crawling out of the woodwork! Fake tech!
Let them come! We must strike the large one with more force! Why do they fight us? Because they're a loony space cult?
Track destroyed!
Do it, Peter!
Looks like even she's got her limits!
Alright, I'm good. Cut to pieces!
Flowberry needed help!
Get back in there, Tiger!
Peter Quill! Over this way!
Might want to check on that, Peter!
Get off!
Yeah! King of the Hill, suckers! Watch out! They're coming from all sides!
And they're gonna regret it!
I knew you had my back!
I got all these toys! I'm just dying to use!
I got you, Drax!
I am trying to destroy!
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must... It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter Quill!
Drax with the assist!
You'll
Make
struggle
him
in
feel
vain!
it!
This won't hurt! Much! They're trying to distract us so more can come!
It's gonna cost them!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
They don't call me... Another skip. Let's find one fast, people!
There's our ride! Come on!
There's no end to them!
Rocket, can you outrun them?
How? We've got the same skip!
Crap, the shield's blown!
You gotta keep them off of us!
Take them down fast! We need to get off this thing!
They're trying to trap us here!
We're hit! How bad is it?
Bad! I've gotta put her down!
Oh!
Stop them short, Groot!
Why do they fight us?
I thought Breaker made that pretty clear!
They're trying to distract us so more can come!
It's gonna cost them! Feels like I've been shooting that big bud for hours!
It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it. They all got skipped. We just need to find a dock one. Prepare for pain.
Sit tight to the rocket! Do your thing! It's all you, Gamora!
You don't stay! We don't want to be here for reinforcements!
We gotta outgun them! Or outsword them! Guys, huddle up!
I know! It's like they want me to keep blowing them up. And I gotta admit, every time they go splat, it paints an awfully nice picture. There's no way we lose today, Quill.
We are painting the battlefield right now, Rocket, in so many shades. But if we're too excited, this love fest, this dazzling euphoria, it'll all disappear. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter
Nice
Quill.
one, Peter!
Feel it! Face me!
What is all this?
I bet they're powering up faith batteries! This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
Drax o'clock! Smoke 'em, Rocket!
They're trying to distract us so more can come!
It's gonna cost them! Take them down fast! We need to get off this thing!
I would if these Flarknards would quit fighting back! Come get some of Rocket's gospel!
Reach!
They all got skips! We just need to find a dock one! Another skip here!
You want to get onto another one of those death traps?
You want to stay on this one?
Good point!
If this were war, we'd want to bring back a prisoner for questioning.
You want to drag one of these bloat holes all the way back with you, you're doing it yourself. Groot makes a good point. We don't even know if they're contagious.
Where's the shield?
I don't know! It ain't working!
Gonna have to do without it! They're on us again!
I
them
would
down
if these
fast! We need to
Flarknards
get-
would quit fighting back!
We can't stay here!
Don't let up! This thing's falling apart!
Come on! We're almost there!
Are we gonna make it?
No! The Church of Pain is in session, Scutthole!
These creeps are eager for enlightenment!
They all got skips! We just need to find a dock one!
No more skiffs!
I think we trashed them all anyways. Hang on. You feel that?
No.
The vibrations are different here. We're getting close to the edge of the ship, and our way out of here.
You can detect that?
Hello? Whiskers?
it! String them up, Groot! Drax! Kick their butt! Hit them!
Breaker's congregation has lost a member!
Thou shalt
Don't they call
stab!
us spiritual experience?
Cultist walked right into that one!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Time to shred them!
Order up!
Zap! I love playing Zappa Zealot!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Feels strange in here.
You feel strange in here.
That is also true.
You need to snap out of it, man.
Wait.
There he is! I'm going after Raker. Don't follow!
What? Gamora!
Trust me, Peter!
Uh-oh. We got another scut ton of goons coming our way.
Keep them busy, Groot! Nice! Let's fire some time! I scrambled more than his brain with that
I
one!
can't believe you just ran off.
She knows what she's doing! I hope. You're all charged up! Wreck 'em, Drax! The blockhead's amping up his buddies! It's going to be tricky without Gamora!
She will return!
Drax, toss it!
I hope Gamora takes that freak's head.
If anybody can do it, it's her! You just have to
I
help
have
that
rescued
guy.
you! Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Frodo's gotta go before we're overrun!
Feel my wrath!
We gotta get through these guys!
Very well!
Right! That floating freak's fixing up the rust!
Groot, you do the honors.
Yeah, what happens if Gamora don't catch up? Once they realize we're on the Milano, they'll throw Flark! How's that thing still dogging us?
Run! Go! Ah!
I hate everything in this ship! Jump!
What?
Jump!
Whoop!
We need to keep moving forward! We need to keep moving forward, Quill! Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide!
Way to take him to church, man!
There's too many of them! Let's take the elevator!
Put down another fanatic!
Listen to Groot! Get in here! Well, stop wasting time!
Come on! Everybody get in here!
Hey,
great
Quill!
strength
What?
goes
Milano should get here
underutilized.
any tick now.
Should?
Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. the meter's getting smaller.
No, they're gonna open fire as soon as they detect her.
Yep, I've got her running silent. But who knows what she's just straight past us.
Now is the time to strike!
Bombed out weirdos deserve it!
I was just trying to wake him up!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Chuck one more up for Star-Lord! Don't mess with her! We can't keep outrunning the whole army. We've got to cut them off. We're gonna die here.
I got an idea. Maybe I can overload these batteries. Make this part of the ship go boom.
How big of a boom are we talking about?
Can't wait to find out. Keep them busy while I rig this place. Here come the creeps. I need time, Quill. Keeping the Flark off my tail.
Why do I feel no order in this fight?
This is about survival, Drax!
No mercy!
Cut him down, Bruce!
Musclehead's in trouble!
Send it their way, Drax!
My knuckles failed to crack this metallic carapace! This battle must end!
Keep on keeping him busy, Drax! I am really missing Gamora right now.
I'm telling you, he just ain't a team player.
Says the guy who just rejoined the team after ditching us. Rush him, Drax! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it! What is next, Peter Quill?
Okay, this one's set. Keep the loonies busy while I rig the next one.
I don't know if we can keep this up!
You have to! Flark! Well, I swear to Scott, if you let them shoot me in the ass...
Don't worry, we've got you covered, man.
Sure don't feel like it!
Don't want to rush you,
Hey,
but...
stop rushing me!
This battle must end!
Focus on running interference!
With fervor! Another cultist fell!
Don't be sad! Keep punking their scudding lights out!
Why do I feel no order in this fight?
Because you're hungover or something!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
You guys give up yet?
Surrender would be their best option. Do not shoot him! It will lash out with vile magic!
Yeah! The freak's gonna redirect your blasts!
This adversary is well fortified! I am Pride Perish! This battle must end! Working on it!
Don't have time for a chit-chat, bud! Try to save our butts here!
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Why do I feel no order in this fight?
Because you're hungover or something! Okay, they're set to blow! We need to get the Flark out of here!
How much time do we have?
I might have overdone it. Run!
No! Rocket Wizard!
Move!
We must go back.
Are you crazy? I like killing sprees as much as the next guy, but we barely got out of there alive.
What about Gamora?
She made a choice.
So you're just gonna abandon her? And Nikki? What if it was Groot? You gonna leave him behind too?
Don't talk like that. That's not what this is about.
Isn't it though? We're supposed to be a team. Teams don't leave people behind.
Tell that to the giant Kratakan army of robots and brainwashed believers we barely got away from.
Gamora!
Is that?
Yes,
How'd you get back?
it doesn't matter. I failed. Raker lives.
For now.
We have to go back. We can't leave Nikki there. What he'll turn her into.
Blah, blah, flarkin' blah. So you got stepdaddy issues and had a horrible childhood. Woo!
Rocket!
What? It's true. Guess what? You ain't the only one here who had it bad. It don't mean we're angling to commit suicide because some pseudo-priest nutjob is doing surprise nutjob stuff. If we go back there, we're dead. D-E-D! Dead!
I'd rather die with honor than without.
Who crawled up her butt and died? So, get the Flark out of Dodge?
Not yet. We should try to get a hold of Cosmo instead.
Great plan, only he ain't answering the passport.
Okay, but what choice do we have? We don't have comms.
Well, actually, we might have comms. It turns out they weren't as flarked as I originally thought.
Really?
Groot should be able to raise them. Okay.
Sounds like Murder Mom's feeling more stabby than usual. Hey! Better not slice through anything in that cargo bay. We ain't restocking anytime soon. Harsh! Excuse me, I ain't the one advocating to throw ourselves to the Flurkins. Right, Drax?
Yes. I see you have discovered my criminal record.
Yeah. I guess I couldn't help myself. I mean, it's your rap sheet.
I suppose that it is impressive to criminals.
Reformed criminals, as in past tense. We're legit now, remember?
I do not think we share the same definition of legitimate.
Okay, fair, maybe not, but still. Guy who kills Thanos ends up in the most infamous prison in the galaxy? It's gotta be one hell of a story.
Which part would you like to hear, Peter Quill? How I allegedly killed the Mad Titan, or are you enamored by my stay in the kiln?
What was it like in the kiln?
You would not have survived the cycle. Why?
I maybe know someone there.
Then pray they died quickly.
Yikes. It's really that bad?
Worse. However, after the chaos I wrought in my misguided quest for revenge, it was a well-deserved punishment.
Right. The rampage.
That is one way to describe it. After my battle with Thanos, I became convinced that he still drew breath. I demanded proof, but when none was provided, I convinced myself that others were concealing his location. I saw his hideous visage in every shadow, and murdered anyone I thought was hiding him.
Some of which were very bad dudes.
Perhaps. It is not my place to judge.
So, how'd they stop you? Nova Corps, I mean. You're Drax, the Destroyer. There's not a bounty hunter alive who could have taken you down.
I surrendered.
What? Why?
I had succumbed to madness, and become the very thing that I hoped to vanquish. Once I realized that, I could not live with the monster that I had become.
Thanos, obviously. I mean, it's the Mad Titan. He was supposed to be untouchable, and then BAM! Player 2 has joined. Just, how'd you do it? How'd you take Thanos down?
With sorcery.
Come on, really?
Really. After Thanos murdered my family, rage filled my heart. In my search for revenge, I found Mentor.
You mean a mentor, right?
No. Mentor is his name. And his brother Cronus. Sorcerers. They gave me a sleeping potion that would grant my greatest desire. Finding and killing Thanos.
You're messing with me.
I am not. When I awoke, I was changed. I could sense the Mad Titan's vile life force, feel it pulsating from across the galaxy.
Wow, that's
I know how it sounds, Peter Quill.
And I believe that you believe this happened. It's just, it's pretty out there. Even for space stuff.
Regardless, I followed the pulse in my mind until it led me to a moon in the Black Quadrant. And there, I found Thanos, hiding like a coward. Our battle waged for days. Each of us trading blows across the moon's inhospitable surface, equal in strength, equal in our resolve to see the other dead once and for all.
And then you delivered the final blow.
I recall throwing a final swing before I collapsed from exhaustion. When I awoke, I was in a hospital on Elanis. Many rotations had passed, and I was being hailed as a hero.
For killing Thanos.
Allegedly. The very fibers of my being say otherwise. I can still feel him out there. I have no doubt in my heart that he survived, just as I did.
Well, the important thing is that you're here now. With us. Man, we're not going back to prison anytime soon.
That remains to be seen.
Deadliest woman in the galaxy. A misnomer. An accurate misnomer. Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance.
What do you think, bud? Now that Contraxi is gone, what's gonna be the new hotspot for entertainment? An asteroid, huh? Huh. Smart!
according to this, the Collector reported Groot stolen 14 years ago.
Can we help you?
Oh, hey, Rocket, Groot. Sup?
What are you doing snooping through Groot's scut, Quill? Well, maybe you should mind.
Whoa, guys. Groot, I didn't mean to invade your space. Seriously, I would never do that. I was just curious about this report thingy I found.
Yeah, the report thingy that just so happens to bring up a lot of painful memories for Groot. Real smooth, Quill.
I am Groot.
It's not fine. The Collector kept you in a frickin' cage like some kind of animal. As if it weren't bad enough you lost your entire planet.
I am Groot.
Fine. Groot says he'll answer your stupid questions.
What happened to your homeworld?
I am Groot.
You never told me that.
I am Groot.
What did he say?
He says the Shatari blew it up with an experimental doomsday device.
Holy crap. That's awful.
I am
Ain't the worst part, Quill. Groot says after Planet X was blown up, the other branch worlds mobilized. But they weren't no match for the Shatari and also got destroyed.
I am
Far as he knows, he's the last of his kind.
Oh, Groot. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'd do if Earth was destroyed, if I was the last human.
I am Groot.
He says it's not so bad. He's got us.
How'd you end up with the Collector in the first place?
How do you think? He stole Groot.
I am Groot.
Fine, you tell it.
I am Groot.
He says the Collector found him at the start of the war, in the wreckage of his planet.
Holy crap.
But just a piece, a splinter. The rest got destroyed like everyone else.
Just a splinter. Does this mean you can't die?
I am
He can still die, but he ain't gonna, 'cause I ain't gonna let him. I'll replant you 1,000,000 times if I gotta.
So, how'd the Collector find you?
I am Groot.
A drone found him, dormant in space. Guess old Tiven scours the galaxy for new specimens.
I am Groot.
Slavery ain't the same as saving.
I am Groot.
He insists the Collector saved him by planting him, and also keeping him in a das cage until I stole him, hence the stupid Flarkin report.
Is it still active, the report? Will the Collector come collecting?
You see any gold domes around lately?
Fair enough. I know we don't talk a lot, Groot, for, you know, obvious reasons. But I can't imagine this team without you. I can't change the past, but I can't commit to making the future better.
I am
He says he knows, and he's grateful. So, Drax, you feeling sucky because Quill took my side?
He explicitly did not.
Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
I am
That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was feeling Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this.
I am Groot.
Man, those first few years, Do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check!
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. Glad we had this little chat. Awesome. Cool.
What is wrong with her? We have to go back. Sure, we're heroes, but there's a limit.
Ooh, so swirly. Is that even a plant? Wonder where Groot picked up that one. Bet our comms array wouldn't be all chewed up if we'd kept the llama in here.
Quill and I don't need to make up. Maybe when Quill makes the right call and flies us far, far away from the church.
Hey, Rocket, you got a minute?
Fine, fine, I'll make your dumb stuff. Just tell me what you want. All that effort, and nothing shiny to show for it. Shame.
Shoo, move over. What are you looking at?
Oh no, you ain't chewing through any more of my ship.
My ship.
Shoo, Flark off!
Wow, that panel must have looked really tasty. What's it for, anyways?
Emergency door controls for the ship. Something a ship owner should know.
Hey, do I look like an engineer?
You don't.
Anything yet?
Guardian of Galaxies.
Cosmo, buddy, where have you been? We've been calling you.
Sorry, Piotr Quill. Cosmos ball's been tied. Universal Church of Truth arrive at nowhere.
Are you okay?
He's fine for a moment. Cosmo receive warning in time. But Continuum Cortex is of shutdown for safety. It's been dead, huh?
Your little detective trip almost got us killed. We'll fill you in when we get there.
Yet, this problem is bigger than Cosmo. Guardian of Galaxies must go to Xandar and ask Worldmind for help instead. Cosmo unable to get through. Guardian of Galaxies must execute.
Cosmo, are you there? What happened?
I am Groot.
Are we under attack?
So these are the cowards who defiled Lady Hellbender's honor.
Oh, good.
Who the flark are you?
Normally, I would not engage in conversation with inferior life forms. But my contract with Lady Hellbender stipulates otherwise. Therefore, Abomination, you may refer to me by my title. I am Captain Glory, leader of the Lethal Legion.
Lethal Legion? More like Loser Legion.
He surrounded us.
Listen, I get that Lady Hellbender's super pissed, but now's really not the best time.
Did you think that she would ease her bounty simply because you somehow managed to elude the Blood Brothers in nowhere?
Yes?
Then you are as imbecilic as they are. Lady Hellbender sends her regards, so-called Guardians of the Galaxy. Prepare to be eliminated.
No, you prepare to be eliminated.
Smooth.
We got this. Probably.
Hit them hard and give no quarter. There's nothing on that garbage scow worth salvaging. Ah! What?
Got a piece of that guy! Taking fire!
These ships ain't dying fast enough.
There's an art to this, Rocket. We're artists.
I am Groot.
Stop barking orders, Groot. You don't even know how to fly her.
These guys have really bad timing.
Another problem for our pile of problems.
Feel free to show off, Quill. They insulted my baby.
Just keep watching.
Only one lethal lame brain left.
One is all we need.
That don't even make sense. We just wasted a ton of you.
Who's the inferior life form now, huh?
Still you.
Peter, I'm picking up something.
What?
It appears I'll have to finish this myself. So you defeated my fighters, but my cruiser will crush you.
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's... well, I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
That did some real damage. Keep hitting his exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Lady Skullsuit us the worst flarkin' timing.
Is she here?
Just her goons. This time.
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's... well, I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
Feel bad, Guardians.
Nope, not a thing.
The Milano definitely felt it. Lady Skullsuit us the worst flarkin' timing.
Is she here?
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it. That's it? That's what you've been bragging about?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I'm sure it's very comfortable.
I will not be mocked.
Then do something about it.
Feel bad, Guardians.
Nope, not a thing.
The Milano definitely felt it.
Keep up the barrage. They will not survive it.
He's really pissing me off.
Lady Skullsuit has the worst blocking timing!
Is she here?
That did some real damage. Keep hitting his exhaust ports.
Your strategy will work.
Thanks. You just confirmed that it will.
Starting to feel like he pissed off the whole galaxy.
He's chewing us up, Quill.
Moron. Protect our points.
This guy's starting to sound like Rocket.
It's called language efficiency, Quill.
You okay in there, Cap?
Stay still and I'll show you.
That was a bad hit.
Just kill them already!
There's an arc to this!
Ha! Quill just tried to kill Splane to the deadliest woman in the galaxy.
Taking heat!
That hurt.
I am Clary, warrior of...
Take that, Lady Skullscut.
I doubt we've seen the last of her.
We'll worry about Lady Hellbender later. Let's just focus on getting to Xandar. Punch it! Yeah, old girl needs a tune-up.
We can do it once we reach the station.
I ain't letting no buckethead near my...
Wow, talk about cosmic gridlock.
I haven't seen this many ships around Xandar since the start of the Galactic War.
Open a channel, Groot. Let's see what's going on.
Our skies are yellow. Need access to facilities.
These ships come from converted worlds.
They're refugees.
Need immediate docking permission. Please answer us.
Groot, that's enough.
I don't see any rescue shuttles coming out. They're ignoring them.
No. Nova Corps might be a bunch of self-righteous domeheads, but they're supposed to be helping folk. That's their whole flarkin' deal.
Relax, Rocket. We'll just call the station and ask to speak to the World Mind. Groot.
Welcome to Nova Corps headquarters.
Please state your preferred language of communication.
I am Groot.
I know, Bud, but now we can all follow along with Starpant's mistakes.
How may we assist you? After scanning your ship,
Our near-perfect algorithms pre-selected
several officer choices.
Nova's profiling us?
Centurion Co-Rel's personal communicator
has either been destroyed or disabled.
and could not be reached.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry, Quill.
Me too.
Just pick something, Peter.
Groot wants you to pick World Mind.
Cadet Nicolette Gold's communication privileges
Are suspended while we investigate
her involvement in unsanctioned cult
activity.
You should force your spawn to answer us.
I can't do that. She's independent.
The
allocation of resources for direct
communication with us has been denied.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, it was worth a shot. Let's try something else.
We should report what Raker is up to.
Think the Flarkin world mind doesn't already know?
We are aware of the current threat, but can
Devote no resources toward fighting it.
Hey, Woolberry, got any ideas?
How about future crime?
Great idea.
Thank you for being proactive.
However, the galaxy's impending doom
Makes all future crimes irrelevant.
This menu again?
Quill, pick something already.
We should tell them about the promise.
connecting.
To banking services.
I can't believe that worked.
Gardeners of the Galaxy.
Explain yourselves.
Hey, World Mind. Long time no see. It's me. Peter Quill, Star-Lord.
And, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Check the addendum.
We need your help.
To pay a fine.
No. No, of course not. You need to save the
The
galaxy.
Galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
What?
A mass delusion known as the Promise
Sweeping its systems, converting all who encounter
counter it.
in
In less than 3 cycles,
it has spread from the crew of a single star
frigate to multiple outposts.
worlds and systems.
Praxius 9, Rigel 3,
75.222
2% of the Andromeda Galaxy.
galaxy, all lost.
Of course, she don't mention Contraxia.
They, actually. The World Mind is collective consciousness.
Look, we know who's behind the promise. We've seen it happening up close and personal. We're here to pass on information to you so you can stop it.
How can we be more clear?
The Universal Church of Truth
Cannot be stopped.
Told ya, they're a collective.
It is a machine.
Yeah, well, so are parts of me. And you better not call me in it.
Look, we just escaped the Church's mothership. We have a ton of intel you can use to bring them down.
There is nothing you can tell us we do not already know.
Pretty sure I know a few things that even a supercomputer can't know.
Such as...
Well, how to groom the feathers on a Shi'ar warbird, for starters.
Are you still alive?
Because I know how to groom the feathers.
Yeah, well, I know where you can buy hack Nova Corps helmets at ridiculously discounted prices.
What? They obviously don't know about it, or they do something.
The point is, we've lived things, experienced things. We've survived the promise, and maybe our experience can be used to help you bring them down.
It is possible.
We have overlooked the value of individual
Experiential memories stored
within our files.
Good. So let's pull resources.
However, given the ill-defined
Parameters of such a query,
undertaking a search protocol at this time still
advised.
now, if you will excuse us,
The Universal Church of Truth's forces
draw
draw
closer to this region of space.
It is critical that we depart before they arrive.
You're running away?
What about the refugees? You're just gonna leave them defenseless?
Our primary directive is the preservation
Preservation of
of
Xandarian culture. All else
is
is
secondary.
Ain't you seen what your planet looks like? Xandarian culture is a lost cause.
But you're Nova Corps' leader. You have a duty to protect this galaxy.
That is incorrect.
You ain't the leader of the Bucketheads?
We
We do not have a duty to protect this galaxy.
galaxy. We merely police it to get advanced.
Advance knowledge of potential threats.
Serve and protect only yourselves.
A logical byproduct of our primary
Directive.
We have officers all over the galaxy laying down their lives for you. And you won't even risk fighting? For their sake?
The risk is too great.
It would be a pointless sacrifice.
For unknown reasons, the
Church
Church
is stockpiling resources.
Its influence has grown beyond all probabilistic
models.
Then update your models.
We
We can adjust our computations to the enemy's
nonsensical power source.
You mean faith energy?
faith as an energy source
Is illogical. We are unable to
compute scenarios to fight that which should
not exist.
So you're just gonna let the church win?
If the power source cannot be quantified,
It cannot be countered.
Most sentient beings don't have the luxury of calculating their odds before getting into a fight.
Don't you control the Nova Force? The magical energy that powers Nova Corps?
it is not
magical. But yes.
Then how do you explain that one? Because to an outsider, it doesn't seem logical at all.
Thanos used to say it was generated by the living computers of Xandar.
The living computers of Xandar
Are the Nova Force. It exists because we exist.
and we exist, therefore it does.
Sounds like you're able to harness your collective energy just like Raker with other people's faith. Maybe the way you do it can tell you how the church does.
Perhaps. You have given us new data to consider.
Guardians of the Galaxy. We will.
Later. Right now, we need to
Focus on our departure.
You're still leaving?
We
We
did
do not make this decision without considering
all available options. A complete
search of our databanks only revealed
A single entity with the potential
to stop them.
What is it?
Not what, who.
Adam Warlock, the Church's original Golden God.
Unfortunately, he perished.
In the last year of the Galactic War.
Great. So no one?
We
We
are
are pleased you reached the same conclusion.
we did.
It appears that our travel preparations
Are almost complete. Farewell, Guardians.
of the Galaxy.
No, wait!
Classic Nova Corps. Ain't helped us then, you won't help us now. What? Are you kidding me? Groot says the Flarkin helpline's still asking for fine money.
All right, let's get this over with. Confirm payment.
Oh, what? Whole universe is about to end and you spend our cash on a Nova Corps fine.
Look, dude, the church is about to come for all of us. Once that disabler goes off, we'll be sitting ducks. All right, at least we got that sorted. Let's get out of here.
Peter, we've got movement.
They're taking off.
Quill? Quill?
I see it.
Son of a schmack!
You're accepting the promise.
We gotta jump, Quill.
I know.
Israel's promise is becoming real.
Peter?
Gotta get clear first.